Very good morning to you all. This is Daddy Chris from SRTV studio here in London. I'm just trying to put my phone on silence. I am always late because they're going to disturb. Yes. Today is the 9th of September, 2025. The year is fast gone again. I thought we just entered this year yesterday. Now we're in September. It's a new year coming. Are you guys prepared for Christmas? I can't wait to hear the Happy Christmas and Happy New Year and all that again. It's the only season where I get to eat well anyways, so it doesn't matter. Well, today we're going to look at a very critical topic in the history of our nation. And today is really, really timely. Why did I pick up this topic? I was listening to JF Kennedy, and he made a lot of statements. I don't want to be able to quote some of his statements as we go on this broadcast, but they are really, really timely and they are disturbing. But let me quickly add my guests to the show because they are ready and there's no need to wait at all. Color TV.
Good morning, London.
Auntie.
Good morning,
Mary, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good. How are you guys coping? You guys are looking matured now, from children to women. These people don't become women. I mean, anyway, they were children when I knew them, but now they're growing. Well, today we're going to look at a very, very timely topic, my younger ones. And it's something I perhaps I want to try and challenge you and really, really ask a difficult question. If you look at everybody in Nigeria today, as we speak now, they are on their mobile phone. All right? And on the mobile phone, not to even make calls anymore, but to go online and perhaps use the WhatsApp, use the Facebook, use TikTok, YouTube. That's a new word. And that was supposed to be the trending thing about 5 years ago. Not anymore. Not anymore, my people. The trend is no more on Facebook, Twitter. They move forward. The world has moved forward. They move forward to something different. AI is the order of the day. I'm trying to be at pace with the modern world, the AI world. I just couldn't. I don't know what will happen in the next 3 years. I'm so scared sometimes if this world if I can cope mentally with the pace at which the world is going. As I was struggling to deal with this, I stumbled the video of JF Kennedy. He was delivering a lecture, I think at Rice University in the United States, in Houston. I know it was in Houston. At the university, when he went there to talk about why the United States then should launch a man in the moon. It was the president speaking on the need to launch somebody in the moon years back. And I look at my nation, my country, Nigeria, which is supposed to be the biggest black nation on earth, the giant of Africa. So the black man, the person representing the black man, my race, I look at us and I look at the street of Nigeria. That's why I put a very disturbing image today. And when I look at the street of Nigeria, when I see these people, they all have a mobile phone, I can tell you that. And they all have an account on Facebook. That's our new world. And the question is, where are we in this? As the world is moving, young people, where are we? Are we moving with the world? Or we are there to consume what they throw at us? You see, when JF Kennedy was talking, he was telling America that in this new world of technology, no matter what happens, whether it will be used for good or for evil, it will be determined by man. Okay? as they were going into space then, as one were creating nuclear weapon. And so one of the topic I spoke about, I'm going to try and quote JF Kennedy more tomorrow. I'm going to just take a look at that president. And then when I finish with him, I want you to look at the kind of leaders you elect. I'm not using Obama. I'm going to go straight back to JF Kennedy. And I'm just going to use his speech. I'm not even going to do anything. I'm just going to pick some of his speech. If I'm allowed to use some of the videos so that you can hear from his mouth what he was saying. And as I was listening, I was just wondering how these people were thinking that it is important to launch mandatory scheme. And he made a statement that the technology we use now, how we're going to use it, technology doesn't decide what to do. AI does not give you anything. It is what you give to AI that AI will give back to you. It's what you ask AI. AI does not have the knowledge to criticize. So AI can give you a wrong answer. As smart as AI, it is what AI going to go into the whole world of the pool of knowledge and bring out what is already there. Sometimes they pull on something wrong and give it to you because it is what has been it is what it has been fed. It's just like your computer. Your computer, you load your hard drive of your computer. It's only what you have on your computer that is going to give to you. It's not going to give you something else. Computer does not manufacture information. The same way I was born, Mary, when I was born, I had nothing in me. The things begin to pump into me. Information begin to pump into me. That is just information I have that has made that decrease today. What I'm saying today are things I have learned, things I was told, things I saw, or things I experienced. So the new world we find ourselves in, the new world Nigeria is now. Are we just consuming, or there's going to be a time where we're going to partake in the creation of the new world? If we're just going to follow people as they say it, let me quick bring it down. The Facebook we are talking of today is made by a young German boy. Now, as if Facebook has doing this tone, America knew they're not going to wait for the German guy to do. America came up with their YouTube. And even down to email, Mary, we don't have. Yahoo is owned by somebody else. Google is owned by somebody else, Americans. Now, for you to even use Google, they have to link it with their YouTube, and they link it to your Gmail. They want you to use them. You cannot even work enough on YouTube if you don't have a Gmail account. For you to ever subscribe to a YouTube channel, you got to have it. They keep it. They can try to take you. And now China came and challenged them. They came up with TikTok. I'm asking you people today, which one is for Africa? So we're just going to wait, and wherever they take us to, we get there. Anytime they like, they dump us. And like I said before, it is very risky. The risk is all the information we are pumping in is going somewhere. Like I said, Nigeria don't even have as little as data bank. Of course, what are you going to do with it? Because all these things we are doing today now, this is being recorded. And it's going somewhere, Mary. It's going into a data bank. It's being stored. That's why when you have it, when you want it again, you can click on it on YouTube and watch it. It's stored somewhere. Who stored it for you? By who? I don't think YouTube will like me very much. But I think YouTube will need to know too that at a point in time, that the reason Africans are on the run to Europe is because they are running to a place, they're running to a new heaven. Yesterday I was talking about heaven and earth, heaven and hell on earth. They are running to a heaven created by another person. And the world will always run to heaven. Nobody wants to stay in hell. But we have the opportunity to make the world, the whole world, heavens. Heavens don't have to be America alone. Nigeria could be heaven. So we don't need to run to you. We're going to come to that another day. But let's take a look at what we have, what we're facing today as a nation. You know why this is sad? Let me bring this matter home. You guys are very young. Maybe when we went to secondary school, I want you guys to listen to me. When you finish primary 6, you go and do 5 years. I did 5 years in secondary school. It's straight, class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you finish. All right. But in your time, it was broken into 2. We have the 6-3-3-4 system. Before it was the 6-5-5-4. Now we now broke down to 6-3-3-4. I want to say we now have the junior secondary school and the senior secondary school. Now I wish I want to give, because I'm an educationist. I'm a trained teacher. I want to give credit to Basafua. In those days, Nigeria want to grow. They said there's need to have technology at home. So they want to introduce it in schools. That is why they break it down to 6-3-3-4 system. At that primary, the first set at JSS, you must have already been used to technology. In fact, most of us were then trained to come and teach introduction to technology at that age. I was one of those teachers trained in Nigeria. Now, what is sad is we were taught how to use lathe machines and all that, so we can come and teach kids how to manufacture things with the lathe machine. It would have been a revolution. 6-3-3-4. I look at secondary schools today, they are not even there. The reason they break it into 6-3-3-4, you guys have not even asked. When is Nigerian education system changed from class 1 to 5 to 2 sets of school, junior secondary and senior secondary school? Okay, I don't want to bore you guys with that. But you know what is sad? Today, even the 6-3-3-4 system, my children in school in Nigeria, they've not seen the lathe machine. Because the lathe machine is the beginning of engineering. It can turn anything. It's something that you can use to make anything. We don't even have it in the schools. Mary, this was then. That time, as at that time, there was no internet. The new internet revolution has not come to stay. Then the internet came. Now, let me tell you what happened. When the internet came, the way we do things completely changed. I'll give you a very simple example you're familiar with. Before internet, people were watching movies, Nigerian movies, on VCD or DVD or VHS. Am I right?
Yes.
Are you here? That was how we were watching it. Today, when you want
That's
to watch
isn't that one that you have to wind. When you're done watching, you wind the tape back, or you wind it forward, or you wind it back, or
exactly
like that.
You can pause it. You know, I have some here. I see I have some.
Yes.
I see I have some here.
So CD that keep that version. CD plates came and keep that version.
Exactly.
And now DSTV and the rest of them are CD. CD is no longer. I don't even think we have CD again.
Now, when they drive Alaba people from the business,
anybody's using that.
You see, that was when what happened, Mary, was that the distribution of our film left Alaba boys into the internal world, external world. The people now making money from Nigerian movies is now YouTube. It's now Netflix. No, and it's not a thing of course. Even now Facebook has beginning coming to take their own share of it. What is it? You now put the films there. I put my film on YouTube. YouTube pay me. How much is YouTube making for YouTube to pay you? More than enough is YouTube. I talk to my people today. For them to pay you at all, meaning they are making money. A lot of people is out of the business. That is a very simple example. The same way music was being consumed. Music is no more consumed with DVD, which you don't play it on this anymore. Like I said, they play those days. When they play them again, it has moved on, Mary. Now, if you want to consume music, where you go, you put your thing in your music, put your thing in your ear. You are going on the road. Yes. In all I'm saying, where is our own? Are we looking? Because the only position we have before the Alaba boy who could create a money, we can make a fortune from our product, which is even movies and that's the only thing we could produce on earth. Now we have no control over it. It's because we are not part of the world. We don't know what is going on in this world. We are here to look. When we look finish, we will go. They wish, in fact, some of the people wish I don't exist. Someone like me will not survive because I'm not going to have friends anywhere. Africans will hate me. Everybody hates me right now. So I'm not worried. But this is the world we face. The worst we face. It's not easy to face this and say it. You know, if you see that, let's only YouTube just for you to understand what I'm talking about. YouTube. They are in every aspect of our life now. Now, maybe we still have secondary schools in my place in Nigeria where children don't have even chair to sit. Now, how are you going to teach these children AI? In the UK, they no more be teaching them this. They're teaching them AI. It's not part of their curriculum. Do you get that? They're no more teaching that information technology, which they talk. No. They don't teach us technology. The 6334 system is obsolete, Mary. Something we couldn't even practice. It's obsolete in this world. Because that is old technology. The world is moved fast that, what are you talking about? You're going to teach that one in school now. So, if Bafabuwa's system was working, then we needed to add internet. With the internet, how the social media has come to change our life, we call it the new media. When you're in school, they call it the new media then. It's not about the new media because another new media has come. The new media is AI. Mary, none of you has even taken time to study AI. You are children of this generation. The way AI, the things you can do with AI now, you don't even need to edit it. You just put it together, AI will put it together for you. It's a dangerous time. Okay. Now, the world is moving, the world is flying. But where are we, Mary? Evelyn, where are we? You know what we're still doing? We are still busy playing blind politics. It's all about 2027. Unfortunately, we don't know where we are. Where the whole world is moving at this pace. We are talking about 2027. And we are busy using Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and all of you on Facebook, Twitter, they are on TikTok this morning. The whole of the Nigeria is on TikTok. They are on it. You see, as a priest said, everything has gone wrong. Most of all our leaders are criminals. Sorry. Well, unfortunately, that is not going to help us now. No, I sat down with Obioma again when he was contesting for governor. And he used one word I never forgot. He said, we are too rich to be poor. We are too rich to be poor, my children. Now, what is so sad is, even in this, if you go, we don't even have schools. The last time I came on the show, ever in my own place, I was with a guy from Kokori, and we were analyzing if you see the kind of schools in Kokori, that is where they've been drilling oil before I was born. The children don't have, Mary, the children don't have chairs to sit. And we have people in the House of Rep, people in the House of Assembly. We have senators, we have governors. And you see, when I listening to what JF Kennedy was saying, and I listened to what Tinubu was saying, I got confused. I know why we're here. One another. When you listen to JF Kennedy, there was a speech he gave on peace. Mary, it was like that Chris was speaking. I thought I was speaking. I thought I listened to him before I presented my show yesterday. He said, if the money that we spend on ammunition is converted to something good, JF Kennedy then. I stumbled into the video today. Then I got interest, and I want to listen to more of his video. And I saw when he was presenting a speech on America, why America should launch somebody in the moon. Now America is leading the way. They are not behind. America will not allow China to rule. China will not allow America to rule. That's why Chinese have TikTok. America have their YouTube, the WhatsApp. They are moving. They're going to compete. Where are we? Very good morning to you, madam. Where are we? Where are we?
It's really a shame. It's a shame
It's
because
a
we are
dangerous
really
one.
too rich to be poor. But although our youth are making moves, we are trying to break into the tech world.
Our youths are still making move in the old world. All we are doing is, if they give us something, we use it well. Because we consume platform. That's what I said here. We have Facebook, we have WhatsApp, we have Twitter, we have TikTok, we have Netflix. Even your phone, use on Windows. Windows maybe is what you use. Or if you use that's what we use. Wow. Mona no best. You see, like I was trying to say, they called you people the giant of Africa. You get to earn it, too. You get to earn it. And it's not only the poor boys that are going to play football, because it's 11 people that go into that pitch. When you talk of giant of Africa, you go and put the pressure on Super Eagles. It's 11 men on the pitch. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. You see, what I was trying to say is that this is what I said when I go verse. That when I was listening to JF Kennedy, as he addressed the Americans on the need to put a man in the space, he motivated people in his speech. If you see that motivation, the speech, and when he talked about peace, this was a time the world was in trouble, when there was a clear danger. And so we are using mobile phones. That every Nigerian has a mobile phone today. And we consume it. What is being thrown to us? We don't know what we are doing. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. I'm on WhatsApp. Who made them? The reason I say we are blind is, if Chinese will not wait to use American WhatsApp. In Chinese, they use WeChat. For those of you who have been to China, they don't use WhatsApp. Oh. In Chinese, they use WeChat. Oh, maybe you hear the language. I know you've not heard it. WeChat. That's what they use in China. So if you go and if those are people that go to Chinese to go and do anything, they don't use WhatsApp there. They say, where's your WeChat? Will it be out of place, Nigerians? Okay. All right. I say thank you very much for the correction. Not most of them, all of them. Thank you. All of them. Then what do we use? At one time, are we going to say we are human beings that we can call to the dinner table? But wait, sometimes Africans want to say they want to be real, yeah, we want to be part of the world. But you're gonna be on the dinner table by with what you do. I always say something. You don't force it. It comes naturally. You'll be invited to the dinner table when your pocket don't think. If you get family, you get where you will get money rich. They will not do things without you. But sometimes you not get money, they're not going to call you before they will do things because you're a waste. In the
That's the
committee of nature,
truth.
Nigeria is not important. It's not important. And let me say this, maybe it's no joke. I listened to Obama. He was in India. And he was telling India he was telling them some things, And he said he was one of those that pressed that India should be it should not be 5 nations, it should be 6 nations. Because in America, only the people that have veto votes, it's only those 5 nations. When they don't veto finish, it's finished. It was pushing that India should be added to it. But where is the whole of Africa? Nigeria could not even run. Even as low as ECOWAS. Not even nothing of so on the international stage, they can beat me up, but on the international stage, we are nowhere. You know what we are doing? We are still busy electing Tinubu, electing nobody. Many no best.
We have been
I'm not
dependent.
I'm
We
not
have been
insulting them.
dependent for a very long time. Even after independence, we are still dependent. Importing things we are supposed to be creating. So what do you expect? Although I will also commend most of our youths, they are really putting efforts to bring change, even in the tech world. If you pick example like Flutter Waves and Paystax, Nigeria
Again,
youths, a
no,
young
again,
Nigerian
you see,
guy
you
that
see
made
what I'm
that
even saying.
possible.
When you talk of this, these are products that you can even now use. They are products already that you can use. There are technology there that you can use. What stop our kids from coming up with a new technology? And guess what? The people creating most of this technology in the United States may be Nigerians. Now, if you children go online today and say, just say great Nigerians inventors in the United States. If you Google it, you will see more than 15, 20 who have changed the face, why things are the way they are today. So it is not us. Maybe it's not even the leaders because they don't know what they're doing. Because if all we're going to talk about today in Nigeria, if I go to Nigerian newspaper now, the only thing that will make our headline is 2027. And you see the kind of people leading us. It's someone like Okowa who's going to be is the joker. Because anything he said, get to a time when they say, he said, thank you very much. He said, if you're watching the program, please share it. You know what they say? You know what they say? Oh, I won't cry. There was a time, Mary. They said anywhere Okowa go, we go. Even Ogara people from the Bori village, they say, because money don't do Okowa hand. Do you understand? And we don't know where they're leading us to. And it's not their fault. Do I want to blame Okowa today? No, Okowa does not know. Okowa know where the world is going. He doesn't know. These are village fools. You know where people call village fools? Now village, they will be champion. If you see if I tell you, if they cross that border, they will keep quiet. They will not say a word when human beings are talking. What are you going to say?
That,
Have you seen
that's
any
that's where
Nigerian
they,
leader
they are
brought
they are going to be fools rather. When they cross borders, they'll be full outside there. But in their own home, I would say they are corrupt. They
their
know what they are
kings?
supposed to be doing for the people, but they are rather not doing it.
Did they even
They're
make
not
at
doing
least
it, so they are
at
corrupt.
least the 6334 system could not be implemented? Our education budget is zero. Even ASU is going to soon go on strike. Look at the ASU self. If the brain of a nation, I only talk about how they can be productive. That's why I've been crying on this show. How our institution can be productive. I'm not talking of the research, which is where the world is going. Maybe as at that time, America was thinking of launching a human being in the moon. So then, years back, No, when we want to share. No, we don't know. We don't even know how we got TikTok. They play with TikTok now. Enjoy TikTok. Enjoy it. But you know what? It's not even us, it's our children. Because they're going to come and inherit this rubbish. It's sad. Nigerians is sad. It got to a point I shed tears. I shed very deep tears. Not for you, but for the future generation. We didn't give them anything at all. And these kids, do you know that the Nigerian child has not even, they don't even have electricity in their schools. So they cannot even access the computer. And that is the debate now with the so-called telling them to write exam with the computer, the new exam system. How can somebody who has not seen a laptop in his school, you go and write exam with the computer? How is it going to pass? So how is it taught? What is it taught? Which technology, which curriculum do you have? Is it the curriculum today? Is AI? The UK has made it a new word. Every child now, they play games. What do you do? What are we doing? Now, when we are, what is so sad? They go tell me, say, herdsmen. Herdsmen, those are even lost. Herdsmen, when they kill, why they not go kill us? Because they are abandoned. The UK government will not allow a child to fail. Let me repeat that. It is against the law for your child to fail here. If your child is not in school, the parents will go to prison. If my children did not go to school, Mary, you know who they will come and arrest me? Because this is how the government think. If that child is going to kill somebody, it's not going to kill you. It's going to kill somebody else on the street.
Yeah.
The children are killing people now. They didn't kill their parents. So a child is not owned by you. A child is the community thing. Now, the president, Ahmed Tinubu, is a parent, is a child to somebody. He's now it's an asset to us. Whether an asset and a blessing is history will judge us. But he's our president today. But he's somebody's child who has become a president leading us. We are depending on him. So a child does not belong to the parents. It belongs to us. When the child is praying, he becomes, I told them every day, oh, everybody, my brother, everybody not relate to you. But he come from your community, so you are claiming him. It's all right. See? Now, where this is really, really disturbing is when you see what our focus is right now. If our focus is not on trying to actually be part of where the world is going, our focus is all to elect. I don't want to use the bad word for them today. Because look at the quality of leaders we are electing.
Old blood.
And they know that they cannot think. That I'm looking at them and I said, oh my God. Even if you have grabbed the office, why don't you use it well? Because I don't really care who occupied the Nigerian office. It's how you use it. Now you've been made president. You've been made governor. Now make it. Think about, see what the world is using. When they travel at all, you know that I have been in the UK. I never yet say, other than this man, let me tell you this. Other than the Emir of Sokoto, the current Emir, Sanusi, who I saw gave a fantastic speech at the university here in London. I've never seen any other. Let me repeat. I've never seen any other. If you have the brain, they will invite you. If you have the pedigree, they will invite you to come and address the world. And I can tell you, even when children are graduating from Oxford universities, you know what they did? The one time they invited Malcolm X to come and talk to them in the university. Have you seen bring any Nigerian in here, politician in here? That's the caliber of men we have today. And we can change it. You can be angry with me, those of you watching that I'm talking to you now, but you are down. You can't talk when the world is talking. You are nobody. You can be powerful in your village, but get out from there, you are a fool. And we both know.
How would they invite
You see where they behave.
how would they invite someone that has not been able to arrange their home? They have not been able to put things in place
Evelyn,
back home
sometimes they will say,
to come and
when you
speak.
call them with foreign
What are
number,
they going to talk about over there?
eh,
Are they going to speak about creation? How to create, how to manufacture when they are not even creating back in their home
do
or
they know what they do?
manufacturing?
They don't know what exactly. No, that time they go say, Nigeria, call them with foreign number. That the police call them with foreign number, they go pick. I say, but sometimes you self, you are more intelligent than me. Why would I call him phone? I will call him. He's stupid, he's stupid. I agree with you, Essay. If the leadership of this country did not do it right, things will go the wrong deeper. Will they go into the hole? And there's little you and I. That's why it's so sad. And that's why when you people pick leaders, look at them first. And I'm not talking about if you put your brother there, we go into a hole. My brothers, let's pick the right person who has some knowledge to lead us to where we're supposed to be. You know what? Why this is really sad? We no more talking about anything. We're thinking of how we're going to get to. We're not thinking of how to compete with the rest of the world. We're not even going to be able to compete with them. But at least let us be. You see, today, who is controlling your movies? Okay. You want to build a new mosque? Amen. You see where Nigerians they go? We are building new mosque. We can build new churches. So, if other brother don't let me talk, they will come verse for me more. Do you want to build new churches? Yes, we can build new churches, my guy. We have the biggest church in the world. It go change. We go soon get the biggest church. And funny enough, listen, my people, the richest church is not among the biggest one we have in Nigeria. But our pastors are among the richest men of God in the world. Mukuna put me, let me talk. Three of them. They are among the richest men of God in the world. But none of our churches is among the 10 richest churches in the world. Our sincerity, even religious leaders, they join. Political leaders, they join. Where are we going? Yesterday, I talked about the importance of the 10 commandments of God. That the first part of the commandment is about our relationship with God, which is what the church is supposed to be doing. Our other part is what the government is supposed to be doing. Because if you live from 5, the commandment of God from 5 to 10, it has nothing to do with God. It's about how not touch your neighbor wife. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do that. Those are things the government is doing. But pastors move from that one. They focus only on tithe and offering. More than others. What is sad, the bottom line is come back to what I preached yesterday. And I not go agree. Heaven is not anywhere else. Heaven is on earth here. Heaven they here. The question is, where are you? Are you in hell or you're in heaven? Because the Bible said in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He not tell us, say, when you die, you go heaven. Go back to the beginning of the Bible. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He not tell us, say, heaven, they separated from earth. It's not stated.
But the word "and" has explained it all. He created the
Yes,
heavens
and
and
the earth.
I will say he created the earth on, like the earth is in heaven. That's a
Okay.
different thing.
But
Meaning
okay,
there is
wait.
heaven.
You see, when I
Heaven
tell
is
you that
different.
they described when they put Adam, it was like a paradise. That's where they put Adam. Adam was in heaven. The earth could be heavens. Until Adam sinned, we were not going to die. Everybody said it is appointed to no man to die. I don't know who can teach us that one. Because at the beginning, there was no death. Do you agree with me, Evelyn? At least now the Bible we dey read now. The beginning, there was no death in that Bible. What is paining me today is we need to create our own heaven on earth. And we are not part of it at all right now. America is creating their own. Chinese is creating their own. Have you been to China? The new bridge Chinese created. Only God knows. Even God in heaven go to cry for China. If you don't call that heaven, what is heaven? If what China, the bridge Chinese just created, if that is not heaven, what is heaven? I said I was coming down in Heathrow Airport. When I saw the light, the shining, I said, this is firmament. More beautiful than the firmament in heaven. What are you talking? God created us so that we can create more than what he has done. Why did he create us here if we are going to continue doing the same thing he has done? Which papa want to do waiting when I want my children do past me? You don't see any father when you don't want to make your children pass her. The Bible said, you know what God said? Feed the earth. Oh. You know what? Let me keep it with where we are today. Nigerians, we are not part of this world. Don't get it twisted. Even down to protect ourselves, we can't even protect ourselves. And I want to challenge you today. Those of you talking today, una dey call every day. Una go do video. Send am. The video still there. Even when you delete them, the video is still safe somewhere. Let me tell you this. When you delete the video, you see their bank, you see the data bank. Go and ask police when they work. Then they go there. All your history there. In the UK, that's what they will do. They will go and trace it. So, meaning whatever you're doing is stored somewhere. It's not stored in Nigeria because you're not part of this world. Now, who get WhatsApp? Now I know where they save them. Who get Facebook? Now I know where they save them. Facebook is doing something now. If they put your video for some time, they tell you after 1 month they will delete it because they don't have enough space anymore. No enough data bank. I think you get it. Where they are saving it is getting occupied, so they're deleting. Kai. In all these ones, Nigeria not get one data bank. We not get. When I spoke to Nollywood last time, they came to me and we were talking and they were boasting that now my film is on Netflix. I said, will you shut up? Your film is on Netflix. So that is the benchmark of your good movie production now. And they talk to now. What a shame. What a disgrace. Now I ask a question. What is in Netflix that is not in NTA? NTA was already existing before some television stations in Europe were created. The people that created NTA, you see where we are. We had television before some countries in Europe get TV. So that's how old that NTA is. Where may they come? Make a tell her. Because they're in office day. That is when. That's how brilliant, how innovative. Some our parents thought about us. They never knew we'll still be here. Look at NTA. It was better then than now. Like I told Urobo people, our forefathers, because of the quest so that they can educate us, which is why Urobo men we have so many lawyers today. If you reach our land there, wait till we get our lawyers. We not get shortage of them. Because it was a time of challenge for the Urobo man. They created the Urobo College. And they made sure any child that is brilliant will go there and study. Most of them finished and went to the US and went to America, went to the UK. Most of these offspring we see today dancing in Europe and the children of those people when they go to that Urobo College. We don't say the Urobo College, now government they run now. Now, Urobo people never fit say, okay, make we do Urobo University. Our generation not fit do Urobo University. Because all these things Nigeria is failing. There's nothing wrong if my ethnic nation will take on the challenge. I say if Nigeria want to die, let them die. If we have Urobo University, we would have been doing things. You see, the Arewa then that is always looking for how to produce president, with president that is not going to help them, if they have formed themselves a university and they begin to think well, I think Nigeria will be doing the same thing. Because it doesn't matter now who brings the next technology. The world will consume it. I said it again and again. Nobody looks where it is being made. Is it useful? We will take it. If Nigeria produces a good car today, the rest of the world will buy from us. If we can make Innocent a brand in the world, we'll be exporting it to the rest of the world. They don't care where it is made. Come to London, you will know. Anything you put on sale here is sold. We don't know where it comes from. The shirt I'm wearing is actually, some of them are made in where is it now? Bangladesh. I'm wearing Nest. I think this suit is Nest. This Nest suit is not made in UK, it's made in Bangladesh. Brought to here. Nigeria will come and buy Nest and take it home. He said they bought the UK clothes. Kerome, listen to me. This one is not made in UK. It's made in Bangladesh. Make Nest not consuming. Not all their product is made in Bangladesh. Because they fish me.
They take it and rebrand it to Aba made.
If we bring the Aba made here,
oh my God,
they will rebrand it and sell. You see why I am so worried there? Is that in this new world, in the new world of wealth creation, I want to go to something new. It's now about branding. UK is now a brand. Made in USA is a brand. There's nothing like made in Nigeria that is a brand. Mona, show me one. Have I spoken to you, my daughter? There's a shoe made in the UK. It's about £5,000. One pair of shoes. Ask me. One shoe. When you put for leg, £5,000. They are more. If you see the Italian suit, they're not they sell for less than £500. Now, this is branding, my daughter. You know, get now the same cloth, the same material, maybe not cut in the tape. So the one made in a bank does not have.
We all know the problem we have.
We don't even know how to use it. We are not part of the new world.
Nigeria.
There is a new world.
We don't appreciate our own.
In the old world. That's the problem. Until we realize that it's not about elections, it's about 2027. I'm talking to them. It's not about 2027. It's about being in the new world. 2027 will come and go. We want to our children to be in the new world.
When we start inventing certain things, are we going to accept it as a people to start consuming it? We don't trust ourselves.
We will.
We don't believe in our own ability.
I believe we will.
We don't. It's there already. It's happening already. How many people are purchasing Simoto? How many of us are using it? Again.
This is where.
Example.
When you have such international product, when you have such a big product, you need the effort of the government to sell it. The ordinary man will buy Simoto. If I get money, I will buy Simoto. What do you make go buy Tokumbo? Now, you talk about affordability. Innocent cannot make the motor cheap enough for us. This is the problem Innocent have. Innocent motor should be so cheap in Nigeria. Now, they cannot afford to do so because they don't have the resources to do so. This is why government need to come in and partner with them and make that car very, very cheap. Nobody not go buy Innocent motor if the motor cheap. Then why me? So, what Innocent need to do is to make that car at a price we cannot afford to look elsewhere. And as everybody begin to use it, the product gets better because they begin to improve on it, and then export comes in. But Nigerian government ignore them. How does that other person have the money to solve the problem of a nation? There are certain things government will do. They will look at the future. Ford was about folding. America refused. They save it. If you not see one fail now, they can fail, die, throw away. But America will not allow Ford motors to fail. Do you ask yourself why? Ask Obama. He will tell you what he did to save Ford during the last recession. Ask. But you see, innocent will be the brand of Nigeria today if and only if it becomes so affordable to Nigerians. Those are them when they go abroad. Not be the rich men they go abroad. Not be the Dangote they go abroad. Dangote say go even use herself. Dangote one at the sea, he go buy innocent motor. Now only the rest, the empty ones, now they go abroad. But we, the ordinary people that cannot afford it, will buy innocent. Instead of me to buy Tokumba, go buy innocent. But I mean, the thing has to be made to a price that we can afford. And right now, innocent does not have the resources to produce the quantity that can go to that rate, you know, I don't want to explain this. There's a level of production you will make, your price will go down, and you see making profit. Because all your profit is not coming from the few ones you have made. You are making so much. If you can make 2 million things, you want to sell quick and bring it back. That's when you have the capability. How many motor innocent they make? That can now come down. Thank you. I like this. Our only product is politics and corporations. That decrease, a big platform is coming. State police will become the new tribalistic tools for politicians against their opponent. I agree. God will bless you, SA. You know, everybody I say about the state police. One, SA, my challenge, even when they brought the issue of state police, you know my first challenge? Who is going to pay? People that could not pay teachers. Your governors are not making money. Only small money when they come from allocation. Now they spend. Now from there they want to pay state police. I mean, the federal government go see pay the state police. You want state police, the federal government go pay for you. And from what we have seen, like SA rightly noticed, go to any state that have APC governor, all the local government chairman will be APC. Any PDP governor there, all the local government go be. Now, Oboriwori change himself, change from PDP to APC. All our local governments have become APC. All the local government in Delta State are now APC. Not be saying an election, that's to tell you where we are. All the local government now in Delta State are APC. So you won't give these kind of people police. What did I go take and do? No. If you give this kind of governor police, if you give the police, join the power when you get now. Not you won't keep people. If Oboriwo do this, people go fall. Thank you for that observation, Nessie. You see, we are in trouble. We are in trouble. And I pray that the time comes when we can wake up and let this politics be irritate us. To the extent that we say to them, no. Because I don't care right now. What I want to see, can you put Nigeria in the new map? There's a new world map. We are not there. Can we be there? And that new world map is not by force. I mean, the boat we use is made by somebody from Eritrea here. It's a very small country. Boat is not a big technology. They saw Uber. They created their own boat. What is Nigerian boat? That one has been rocket science. And people explain that to me. Now there's a new network going on that you don't get. If you bring boat into international movement, into interstate movement in Nigeria, you go fly, you'll be the richest man on earth. If you create a new boat that will take people from place to places, they'll book them down. Not only they go back so. Do you hear me? If you create a new, I'm giving you people a tip. If you create a new app, the app will enable people to book. If I'm going to Lagos tomorrow, I begin to book. 3-4 people can still book the same vehicle. And do you know that people will no more go to park? The vehicle will come and pick you from your house and go and drop you where you're going. And that will be the new order of the day. In those days, not be when we want to come out, we'll go park, go enter motor, or go taxi park. We see they go to taxi park now. No, that is now for only within Lagos, within the cities. Now it can be done
Yeah.
intercities. It's waiting to be made. Nigerians, where are we? Are we consumers? And Oyibo go still come do it for us? Wait, let me make Oyibo come do it because this is now for our terrain. Oyibo never understand that one. Oyibo use train. That are trained until they do that kind of movement. That's why they don't have it. But we need Nigeria to do what we use. Oyibo school not going to ever work for us always. Their curriculum cannot fit into the Nigerian curriculum always. We have our immediate need. We have our own ecosystem. It's different.
We have not been able to think towards that direction because up till now we have still not been able to curb corruption. There's still corruption in the system, and there's still so many things that Nigeria need to sort out. The poor infrastructure in so many places, though they are bringing to our front, bringing to our faces that they are doing infrastructure, creating roads, bridges, and all that. But there are still so many places who lack good infrastructure, so many communities.
No,
And you talk about electricity. You cannot be creating things in the dark. There's no way you can be creating in the dark. You're in a country where they have not been able to sort out even electricity. And you think that country can be more creative?
That's it.
What are you going to be creating?
You see what you said? The word the big already. That is the biggest word, Nigeria. I think we should do it a full day topic, and it's biblical. You people are still in darkness.
Yeah.
When you are in darkness, there's only one thing you belong to. You belong to the devil world, the primitive world. Those are the people in darkness. You need to come out to light. And there's no difference between the light. Jesus, God, when he was creating the world, he said the whole place was dark. And he said, let there be light. And there was light, Mary, Evelyn. And there was light. But there's no light in Nigeria. Now, not the one where God created that today. That's why we are where we are.
There's no light. So how do you create when you don't even have lights? There are so many things that we need to be producing that need storage with electricity. And we don't have the electricity. How do you store these things?
You know what the UK government did?
They made it
by so year. Every homes in the UK will have internet. Not one. As you are connecting electricity, you are connecting internet to the home. So it becomes part of the home. Do you see where we're going? Are we part of the new world? Do you see the internet we're using now? It's not the infrastructure of the current internet is shameful. It's shameful. For those of us that run the internet television, it's a stress. May God help us.
Even your homes there, you have gas running through. That structure, we don't even have that structure here in Nigeria.
So, a country that only fail what God did the first time. Because when God saw darkness, he said nothing can happen in darkness. He said what? Let there be light. In Nigeria, we are still in darkness. Even when we now know that the ordinary plumber, the ordinary gate man, the ordinary anybody, the mechanic, the welder, they need the electricity to function. How many fuel you will draw? Even the girls doing tailoring now, we call them tailor, they're fashion designers. In our Nigeria, we call them tailor, bring them down. They are fashion designers. Do you know they could make this? That could sell to the rest of the world. How are they going to do it? When they see use the hand machine. In this world now, when everything has gone industrial. How? Hey, Nigerians. Yay! That's to tell you where we are. In this world today, people no more make things. The only reason Bangladesh is able to supply and get a contract to supply suit to Next is because they have the industrial machine to turn it out. They're producing it in quantity. Do you know what Next is? It's a brand. It's a big shop around the United Kingdom and beyond. So you want to send them things, you'll be supplying them in millions. Who have the resources to produce that in Nigeria? Now that tailor machine, now you want it run. Now the tailor machine, now you want to supply Europe. You say they not respect our brand. Now the tailor machine, now they want to supply. I mean, my grandmama, when they carry hose, they go farm. Now you want to supply food to Europe. May God bless Nigeria. We have to say amen to that. Because we are waiting. The last time I came here, I said, una they insult God when I say by the grace of God. You talk to Nigeria by the grace of God. That's the first part, the first chapter of my book. By the grace of God. What is by the grace of God? The grace of God is already upon you.
Is that one that is upon them that they are calling? It's
They
not
don't
a
need to
new
call
one.
it. Out on it.
Is that grace that they already have?
You know,
That they are calling
when you
that
are
by the grace
expecting
of
something,
God.
it's different than when you realize that it's here. It's not like we're
They
going
are
to go to heaven. Heaven
activating
is
the
here.
grace.
Heaven is here. Create the heaven. God has created the heavens for us. Create it. Make it manifest.
So what about the ones
the
that
heaven.
very small thing? You heard Jesus or blood of Jesus. So what are you going to say with that one? Because it is something that they call every
I like that
day.
comedy.
So,
And I don't want Jesus to wear it. I don't let the man rest. He don't come out. When I go on Sunday, when I go disturb the man. No, I get problem. Jesus is tired of you. Let's take a
Jesus
look at the
cannot be
nation.
tired of us. So
there's
because it
something you
seems
cannot
like
remove from Africans, not even Nigeria alone, from Africans. That is that over religious attitude. You know, it is in Nigeria. You see that somebody is broke, like you are financially down. That same person is not doing anything to earn money. Then you still see that same person going to the church, maybe lying down in the altar, expecting that God will send them a helper because they think there
You
is
go blow.
miracle.
And you know
So
what
because
small
there is
you won't blow.
miracle, because there is
Blow,
miracle, so is that the reason you will not work?
no, maybe he won't blow. He won't blow. If they don't tell and say that they blow, now let Nigeria hear the word, I don't blow.
Somebody
You
will
just
tell
come
you
from nowhere, you go blow.
expect money in your account now.
Eh.
When you pray, you will just be
How's
praying
that
now.
going to take
Yes,
money
you will
now?
see money in your account.
Eh.
I don't know. Maybe it's not
favor.
like it doesn't happen. But I don't know how
Favor.
to put it. Maybe we
People are
should
saying
start
favor.
thinking.
That are stealing only, not be favor. You are a thief. If you expect
Believe
money
in
when you
favor.
don't work
I
for,
can
you are a
go
thief.
to church and be praying. They will tell me expect money in your account. You just touch that the K wherever it is and be like, I just remember Evelyn. No, let me send her something. You see, na favor. Not be
Okay,
say
call me.
My
If you
dear,
call me, okay, now
this
God will
life
not
we
come
suppose
remember
don't
me.
get our mentality is supposed to be beyond that thing now. So we don't grow past that mentality. As you are growing, you are supposed to realize that there were things we were doing then that was very wrong. Because I don't know why you know that you are very sick. You did not even go to the hospital to run tests. You go and lie down in the altar. I know what I'm saying. When you go to churches these days, there are people that when you walk down to the church right now, they are lying down in the altar. What are you lying down there to do?
If I did, I go kick them. Maybe you don't
No,
say if I did, I go kick
it's a
them. Come on
normal
for
thing,
that
no.
place.
It's a normal thing.
I go
They will
kick
just
them.
lie down there. Lie
I
down
go
there.
just kick them. Come on for the place.
You have a child that have not
Nice.
eaten. You still carry the child to go and keep there and be stressing the young child. All in the name of you are expecting miracles.
Then another day. But we'll leave that one for another day. You see how much we have. I said there's a difference between miracle and magic. When you call God to give you magic, when you call God money when you don't work for, that's a magician. Jesus Christ not be magician. And if you look at the Bible, the only occasion where God gave us manna, there was no food. Because there was no provision for it. Now God has given us provision for food. He's not going to give us manners. Make I repeat that. God will only intervene when there is crisis. Now, God has given you enough land to farm and feed yourself. He's not going to give you manners from heaven. If you're expecting manna, you're a thief.
If you say that, over religious people will now come for you. They don't even
They
want to
don't
know
want
the
to.
truth. That's the problem.
They don't
Over
want to.
religious people will
I
now
see
come
their
for
life.
you.
Now their
They
wife,
think
now
it's
their wife,
everything when you state
not a
fact. It
baby.
means that
Their wife now
you are
pastor,
being
they
insulted. No.
mash out. Now there's some people, now their
Nigerian
wife,
problem is far beyond the ordinary. That is
I
the
know.
reason why people are taking religion seriously.
So no
I
best.
really
So
don't
why
understand.
are you going to get that problem? Why is it
I
like
really
we are the
don't
only ones
understand.
that was only suffering from
Far
that
beyond
spiritual problem of the other?
just the physical challenges. Yes, you cannot
I hear.
say it that there's nothing like spiritual
Anyway,
challenges.
You don't
It
understand what I'm
exists.
saying, Evelyn. What my point is even totally different from what you people are saying. Somebody is not working. You know that you can go and look for something to do. That same person does not have a skill. Oh. You're not going to lie there in the altar expecting that you get a job, you get money.
uh,
But you not go and look for a job.
no.
What about the people that village people are after? You graduated with a good certificate and you have been looking for
So
a job for
where do we
years.
get that
Anywhere you go
mentality
to
that it is only in the
anywhere
village
you go
that
to rejection. Anywhere
where
you
do
go
we get that
to
mentality
rejection,
that it's only in
rejection.
the village that they are chasing people? So people in
I
town have good
I
hearts. No,
don't say
township
what
people
they
are
say
filled with
no.
good hearts. Only village people that are wicked. Where
Ah,
do we get that
Mary,
mentality
now
from?
Oyibo know you. Now from abroad they will
Mary,
cheat you. Oyibo know you.
Mary,
Now your
I
village
dey
people now.
listen to Pastor Suleiman. How they lie say one miracle, all the miracle na fake one. Oh. He said somebody come confess as this Baba for this church they play Mountain of Fire. As they pray, somebody come confess. Say one boy when he go America na he kill him. The guy come repent, he come save. Look this guy. I say small time now. Una don come up from all this. And they ask everybody. Una they go Nigeria since more than not vex Nigerians. All the miracle when they perform since. Who blind before when you know Mary? When all they see now? Talk God they watch you.
Like,
You know
those things
anyone?
are not trending again, and people are now wise. I feel like people are now more smarter to know that all those things. It's not like I'm against miracles or that it doesn't happen. It happens.
Those are
But
magic. Magic now that
before
they do.
because you see somebody that have a swollen hand and they are telling you that the hand will not go back to normal. Is it are we watching Merlin? Are we watching Miracle or Jazz? If I don't understand.
All the miracle.
Hand that is
I get blood
swollen.
before.
The
The
next thing the hand will
one
not
they
go
see
back.
they show us now.
Maybe they
I
edit
was
this thing. We don't say they edit them. Big hand. We can't go back to normal. Big leg go
Miracle
come go.
does it.
Even self, say I even got
Exists.
heal you. That's small go
It
walk now. Not
exists.
be immediately like that.
Then you see the difference
You
between
think?
miracle and magic. I say if I number will not talk.
Where Jesus
When
Jesus
Pastor
turn
Chris when he start to
water
throw
to
that
wine.
his tongue. Eh?
Evelyn, you say what? You say what?
Where Jesus turn water to wine, now small the water change to wine.
Evelyn. You see, even some of your pastors perform past
That's
Jesus.
small.
Jesus Christ not show red. He not say a person we never see before. He does see today. Come no say na red. And they come no na white. Wait oh, now Pastor please try throw that stunt in those days. Is a Pastor please just pray for the man come they see. Now he come bring handkerchief out. He said, what is this? The man said na red. What is this? He said na white. Hallelujah. Everybody begin to dance. Now say somebody we never see before. He no red, he no white.
Maybe
In Jesus' name. You know what I like him? They tell us say now only 2 people they chop Nigeria women money. If I swear, any babe when you get no worry. As if they deceive you, they go, somebody they chop your money. If not be Babalawo na pastor. Gege never remember I talk that one. Any woman, when pastor and Babalawo not fit chop your money, in all day Nigeria. Because they condition them in such a way that on Sunday when I call everybody, I'm in church. I'm in church. Anybody say I'm in church.
It's not. You think it's everybody that can eat their money?
Now small, then they eat them.
You think it's everybody that can eat their money? Like now, we come tell me say,
my pastor
Holy Spirit tell us to make me and submit my phone.
Then you bring. My pastor they sponsor to.
Holy Spirit tell us to make I submit my phone. I said make I submit my phone for you. He say yes, so if I know say I go by my youth service peacefully and come back peacefully without any problem, I should submit my phone. Oh, me I answer. I don't go the service, I don't come back. Now when you go for all those things, I will carry the only phone I they use submit to you. So you see waiting. But you were putting it on my body because you wanted to go for service.
You get the question to the go show your phone as offering. They saw. You will come out go look for money to go back.
Now Holy Spirit go use the phone. I mean, now you go use the phone.
I don't know. I don't go to the next segment of the show. Newspaper review my daughters. God go bless you now. We're not blind again. What is it?
Anytime
You know what is so
No,
anytime
painful?
I dey
you need
church,
to you need to say it for people to hear. There are a lot of
I
people
dey
that are still
church.
blind that are still falling for this thing that I'm saying. I know what I'm
We are
saying.
in
Some
church
people who
all
see
the
that
time.
devil, the next
Majority
thing they are
are in
taking it to
church.
go and so it. You say?
Majority are in church all the time because we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and power.
I say, and they
Aside
tell
those
Yes,
our
me,
so
and they
government
tell
and the
me, oh,
challenges we are
the day
facing.
when they tell me say that the people say
Yes,
that they want to go church on Sunday, oh, he said because of what you talk, say that they go to stop God. I said, no, we're not they go to stop God, my daughter. No, they don't to stop God.
no, I like the part that she's preaching and she knows that what she's preaching, she's even laughing. You know you are preaching, you want to defend people that are going to church without
uh,
making effort to help their
aside
life.
the challenges that we are facing with our government, there are still a lot of
Eh.
challenges we are facing
oh,
spiritually.
Mary,
So
Evelyn,
people have know
Evelyn,
the reason why they are going to church
Evelyn, oh,
24/7.
Evelyn. The truth is, the part when they make us they go church so, now the part when government supposed to do, not be the part when God supposed to do. Now they pay me inside. The thing that carries us to church, those are things our government we supposed to do for ourselves. That's why the Bible said, oh, look, yesterday we analyzed the 10 commandments.
It depends on the case. So person they
Yes.
don't they go see 50 woman, any man come go reject them at the point of marriage. Now government do them. That's why I say there
Mary,
are
no,
so many
Evelyn,
spiritual
Evelyn, no,
battles. People are
Evelyn, this man picking, Evelyn, this man picking when he married that day. I bet Dangote daughter not going to look for husband.
At all.
They know they reject them. Tinubu daughter, they know they reject them. I just they go far. If you are well made for yourself, husband, I they beg. You know, you see, by the time you build your life, say, now husband, I won't come save you. Now that time, husband, they feel the reject person. In Jesus' name, let's read the newspaper. I don't want to talk past that one. There's no place in the world where a woman come don't get husband. Where they born her? Men go they beg. But as the woman build herself, I feel now pastor, I pray for her. Because if your marriage is depending on the prayer of that pastor, that man will need to beat them. The pastors will go beat you now. Because now they deceive these women.
some of them. That's some when you say the
Okay,
pastors
some
will
of
come like
them,
I think
some,
all
yeah,
of them.
some. Let me correct myself, some. Mary, let's take a look at the newspapers. Because I said we will not do advert before that one. We'll just go straight to the newspapers. Because Africa is in the
Let's
hell.
start with the big story report. You.
Mhm.
Evening, have you started your online voter registration? That is what they're talking about here. Registration.
I have my
Because
voter's card already now.
we
Oh,
have to register. Those that don't have, I'm appealing. Try and register. It's not that when you don't have voters card, you're unable to vote. Tomorrow you come and start complaining that the election didn't go well. If you did not
Sometimes
vote,
they try to,
don't come and say election didn't go well.
you
That's
know,
the truth.
Robo man, you go name me
people will
picking
get
Otu.
a card
Meaning the
for
thing when they
years.
talk,
Wetin
see
their
Tony
card don't do.
Sharks. All wait there they talk. As we talk of how to compete in the rest world. Our people headline na
They are
2027.
telling you people that have registered the highest number. South have registered plenty. You understand?
Now, not go
Compared
come
to
vex.
even North, Osun State, the same thing. So this one that South are standing up these days now. They want to compete with North in terms of this one that they are now becoming the highest number that have registered online pre-registration. I think they are cooking up something. They are getting ready for the election because we know fully well that election recently or these days is not the one you sit one place and begin to complain without making efforts. That's the truth. Gone are those days when people that don't even know what voters card looks like we come and sit down and analyze to you why the election wasn't free and fair. So what I'm trying to say is, since South is stopping the list, right, of people that have begun their pre-registration online, other states as well should look into it and do same thing. Because what I'm saying is, you will come to realize that even till the election time, a lot of people will not register. A lot of people will not have voters card. And that's when they begin to tell you, I wish I know I would have at least have my own voters card to get ready for this election. Please, that's saying that your vote doesn't count, please, those things are fallacy. If it doesn't count, they will not be putting this kind of effort to want to vote. If something is not important, nobody will want to put interest in it. So I don't know why we think the vote doesn't count. It counts. Wherever we think they do with it, all I know is that it counts, because without the vote, we cannot have a leader in Nigeria. That's what I think. We cannot. So I'm appealing to Nigerians, please,
Because the
that
vote
maybe
can
have not heard
collect.
about this, or that does not have idea about this. The
Advocate
pre-online
for
registration
them.
have started.
They should
Go
they
and
should be
register.
they should
In
be
fact,
better
from now I'll
leaders.
be doing the countdown. I'll be the one announcing it on this show. Go and register.
Ad-
Have your, if you, before
Advocate
you
for
talk to
them,
me,
Mary.
make sure you have your voter's card so that I know that you can
Advocate
talk.
for them, Mary, to be better leaders. It's not about go and get your card, get
I'm
your
advocating for Nigeria now. We
if
know who we
if
want
they,
maybe to be our
if
better
time
leader.
for
If you know
election
the person
come,
you want to be your leader, vote for the person. Vote for the
they just
person.
use
And
us
how can you do the
use us
voting? By registering.
they put us
Yes.
for front.
Yes.
When you
Just
Mary,
using
register,
us.
I agree with Mary. We need to go and register and vote. But this is the problem. When I was crying today, I was crying that instead of us to talk about how to be in the new world, we are busy fighting, looking for local election like this. It's about 2027.
now there's
It's
nothing
not.
that makes sense again, no, apart from that election, no.
I know.
There is nothing that who is talking about Nigerian problem again. There is nothing
Uh-huh,
for our leaders. No.
uh-huh.
There is
Now to
nothing that
win.
makes sense for them again apart from this election. So let me just since that is what is in the forefront.
Let's join them. Let's join them to
Nigerians,
do
We
that.
have,
you
we
guys
have to
should come out
we have
and
to keep
register.
talking. We have to keep preaching because you see when it's getting closer to the election, they will start listening to us and trying to fulfill some of our needs because they know they need us 2027. Just watch
Yeah,
towards the end of
maybe
2020.
Evelyn, it's time we confront them and begin to ask them for what we really need. And the question I ask Tinubu is people like us to say, Tinubu, are you putting Nigeria in the new world or we are in the old world? He knows what
So
I
it's
mean by
taking
the new world.
Nigeria to the
Look at the new
forefront.
world. Look at the new world, Evelyn. The new world is even South Africa. We come and own. You see, all the politicians wey say they get money. Na Dangote now. Now let Dangote go fish change am o. South Africa came, and they took over ShopRite, the whole of Nigeria. All your big men, when they say they be big boys, big men, they not fit get even something like that. Oh, when Dangote don't start now, they go begin. I said nothing Dangote go do. Dangote fit slap me. I go to say thank you, sir. You know, Dangote, if Dangote enter into the world of the media now, if I fit convince Dangote, say Dangote abeg, create something like Netflix to help the Nigerian film industry, the whole place go change. If Dangote come in partnership with Innocent Motor now, they go produce content. Do you know what I'm saying, my people? This is the new world. Not the one these politicians are preaching, not the bridge Oborowori is constructing, more than enough vex. Do you understand where we need to be going? Like, Evelyn asked me a very big question, and I want to go back to it. Innocent, listen to me. Nigerians will drive your car. Nobody will stop us from driving your car. We don't have the money to afford your car. Now, the only reason we all need to work towards two things. We need to make Nigerian normal person to earn a little bit more. And number two, you need to produce enough quantity so that your price can fall. This is going to need a lot of investment. You should be turning out millions of cars to meet the needs of millions of Nigerians. We will no more import all these stupid vehicles we are importing. We'll use our own. But it has to be affordable. What will happen is, even by the time I now want to open my transport company, it's going to, Innocent Motors I'm going to use. All Innocent Motors. Nobody that see good thing, we will buy it. And even Ghana will come and buy. Russia, before you know,
UK
UK they buy.
is if the Western world were behaving the way we do, they wouldn't have gone this high. The economy would have been this high. Because I feel like the average Nigerian naturally does not really value what is made in Nigeria. We don't seem to see it like it's good.
No,
We prefer the
maybe
ones
it's
coming
like
from
when you
outside the
say,
country.
like when you
But
say
this
we don't
Western
value
world, whatever they
Nigerian women.
produce, they
That's not be true.
patronize their own production. Whatever they produce, their
The
own
government
product,
make
they
us so,
patronize it more. But we in
Mary.
Nigeria, we fail to do so. We don't believe that anything that is made in the country is good. And that is why you see a lot of brands that produce things in Nigeria. What do they do? They end up lying, made in China. They end up putting other country names. When you know fully well that it was made in Nigeria. But you know, if you put made in Nigeria, who will patronize it? So I
Maybe,
think we need to
maybe you
start
know what happened? As I
having a
leave,
different mentality.
no,
Like
maybe
we
as
talk
I
about
leave,
production. We,
uh,
we, we, we keep on hinting on production, but we fail to understand that it is not all about production. If we produce, are we going to value what we produce?
yes,
Are
you
we
will.
going to end up valuing the things we produce? Or they're just going to
Yes,
sit back there, dump there without patronage? Because we
that's not true.
produce but want to export things, right? We want to import things from outside the country. Those are the things we prefer. It has gone to
No,
the level where even the ordinary chicken that we have in Nigeria, yeah, no, we prefer we prefer the agric. Even me
uh,
personally, I'll tell you, local fowl doesn't look big. You understand? People now leave real or live chicken to go for frozen. Do you know why? That mentality of we thinking that anything that the white man introduces is the best is a problem. So any day I hear people talking about Nigerians should produce, it is not about all about Nigerian producing. We start from the ones we've produced. Do we patronize it? Do we value it? So we're
yes,
gonna produce more. Is it cars that we've not produced? The car that we produce, do we buy it? How
yes.
many do we use? Nigerian made. No, we value the one that is being imported from outside the country. And I think that's the problem. We need to look into that though before we
No,
keep talking about production, production.
let me come in here. Evelyn will tell us. Evelyn, Evelyn mistakenly fall uh, in the studio. Television come break. So the poor girl was crying that I said that includes television break. I said, but television get to break now. Leave television alone. And now this is the drama. They now found out the television is LG. So we now call, Evelyn now call the brother. Say, hey, we want to replace the screen of the television. And now LG. The brother said, okay, take the picture and send it to us. When they send the picture to the brother, the guy said, this is not LG.
Hey,
The one we are using, the television in our studio, they said that's not LG. That's something else. You don't even know the name of that brand. So we are looking
but they
for
wrote
anything.
LG, but did they write LG in
Yes,
the product?
LG is in
they
the
say
product.
it's fake start tag.
Okay. That supports what you are saying, Mary, which is true. But let me tell you this. You see, there's a difference between what a person can do and what the government can do. I want to remind you guys one thing. If every governor in Nigeria had behaved like Peter Obi, Innocent would have grown. You know what Innocent did? Innocent made it an official car. He paid them ahead so they can produce it. Because he know they will have problems with resources to produce it. Now, that is how government intentionally encourage local production, Mary. Now, you know why Innocent is not being consumed by us? I said it on the show again before, and I start to be quoted wrong. We can't afford it. And everybody, under the Nigerian, going to say, because now Innocent, I'll go buy Innocent. I go buy the one when it is cheaper for me. Not be talking about what they use.
The
Talking
people, the
about
people that
better
can,
Innocent.
the people that can afford it. Why are they not
Exactly.
patronizing?
No, those people can, the people, they look outside. Those ones, they look at in class. We are the people to patronize Innocent. And before you know, it will become all over the world. Then these people, when they ignore us, will come by. When you create a product like this, you target us. And it's like somebody say, oh, we don't value Nigerian women. How you know we value Nigerian women? If you see the big Nigerian women, you get anyone when no girls, man, we they beg them. So it is quality. Sometimes we need to understand this. As an ordinary person, me as an ordinary Nigerian, even as an ordinary businessman running African Renaissance television, I have to look at the interests of my company, how I'm going to survive. But the government will look at the interests of the society. That's why I said the government is next to God. And we cannot afford to play with 2027 because the government is equal to God. If not God, I say government is God's representative on earth. what God is no more going to do now, he has empowered the government to do it. God will not come back and do it, though. He has empowered the government to do it. I made a statement on this show. Now, God only gave manners in situation where he has not made provision. God has made provision for you for all the things you are talking about. That thing where they go cry for church, God don't give out to your government. If you go to stop God for church on Sunday, you're an idiot. Go and ask Oboriwori, go and ask Tinubu why things are not happening, and work with them. Sometimes not even to confront them alone. Work with them. Because the pastor have nothing to offer you. Who's going to offer you something is the governor. Instead of you to go to stop, they pray with governor on Sunday. Governor said everybody go church on Sunday. But the solution the governor had. That's what I said. Anytime I hear by the grace of God, it affects me. The grace of God is upon us. The heaven is here. Nigerians, let's create our own heaven. Oh, heaven not there where you not another place. But if you go to some American cities, now heaven. Let us create our own heavens. Because the Bible said in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now, never tell me where heaven's there. When I talk and hear my students say, don't be blaspheming. Yeah, heaven there. Heaven is here. Let us be clever. See, Mary, the same thing when they laugh now. When money dey my hand tomorrow, the same thing when they laugh me that they go run come. You know what happened in those days, Mary? When I grow up, some girls when they reject me. When I come back from Europe, when I come get money, that then they run follow me. I know what they talk. So
even if they don't follow you go to say they follow you. They follow the money, leave that thing. The money they follow.
You get one woman when they follow you, not be money. Make you not. The Bible said the man must bring something to the table. Why husband not call your house, they just dash out. For you to get a wife, you go pay. Women are free. For which culture? Women has never been free. So even women say women follow you for money. Before what woman go follow you for? And now you find pass for the whole world. How people are making no wrong. You're a stupid man. A woman don't face those stress. A woman is go for a man that can afford to put food on the table. The same way we will buy a car that we can afford. So it's about human wants. It's our life. Not be all the fantasy that they talk about. So what I'm saying today is really, really painful. We are now looking at 2027. How we're going to register. But we're not asking what is the use of this government. First, we need to understand the role of government in our life. That's why they relate to government and they relate to God. Yesterday, I talked about God and government. And I talked about the 10 Commandments. And I don't think what I'm talking about is outside the Bible.
I mean, if you say that the government they are our God on earth, please, sorry to say, we don't have good representative there. If they are our God on earth, then sorry. The God on earth we have, they are not good for us. Yes. That's the truth.
But they can be better.
So you cannot tell me that you are our God on earth and you abandon us to suffer.
Yes.
Thereby,
and that's why
you just care about yourself and people around you. So what about
those days? Go and read your Bible. When kings were misbehaving, prophets will come out to talk. Today, our prophets are the activists. So people like them very dark man coming out to do certain things, putting the government to shame. You understand? They will be prophets. The prophets are not the men of God, though. They are activists in the country who are challenging the activities of government. It has been so from day one. Kings do misbehave, but they were still ordained by God. Because there's no way God will come down and do the job. Like I'm saying now, if I want to make business, I want to make profit. But government will want to not to just to make profit. It's a government that can intervene with what Innocent is doing, and Innocent will become a national brand. That the Greeks cannot do it. And I really want us to get that. You see, if Oboriwori set up a refinery, it will not be only how to make profit like Dangote. It will be one to employ people in the Delta State, to empower people in the area. You understand? Those will be priorities. And then money will come. But if I create a refinery, it's for my family. Oboriwori is not the one. I'm talking of the governor of Delta State. the government of Delta State. Oboriwo will pass. What time go to finish? Go come out now. I'm talking of the government of Delta State. We do things differently than what Daddy Chris will do. That's why I said, Mary, I use that blasphemy word that they are God representative on earth. Because what they will do, Daddy Chris will not do it. Have you not seen schools made by government? They are not for money. Hospitals are not always for money. That is what God will do. They are true representative of God. But we need to understand that and make them do that because it's our money. What is so funny is that is even the government is us. And when we make those demands, we must put them to sit down. Say, sit down, Baba, sit down. No time to talk. Baba, sit down. Let's talk. You don't need when we talk. And we need to talk politely and in a very civilized way. This way is not helping anybody. We need to do things differently. And we need to do it differently. That is what I'm trying to say. That we are in a beautiful time. This is a lovely time. It's a time that we cannot afford to miss. You see, tomorrow I'm going to review the presidency of President Kennedy. In fact, and why I am so going to bring it in later. Most of the things I talked about, the man was talking about it. You know, yesterday, when he was talking about peace, he said if the money they were going to use to create nuclear weapons, all these ones we are doing, if they use it to create food and hospitals for mankind, that the world will be a different place. The man told him to make that speech in the heat of the Cold War. We don't get issues now. As at that time, they were going to go into serious war, nuclear war with China, with Russia. But yet, he showed leadership. And that is a blessing. That's the man that we need to look at. And everything that comes from his mouth today, I just see it like a prophet talking. And sometimes I thought I actually listened to him before I preached that message. And I'm going to bring him in some of these messages tomorrow. So what I'm saying, Mary, is that we can. Government is so important. Not the government of Oboriwo that construct road, though. But even at that, we still expect Oboriwo to do better things for us. The things Oboriwo can do with the government of Delta State, I cannot do it. All I know is Oboriwo will do his own and go. Somebody else will take over. That's the only thing I'm happy about. So whatever you're doing now, bros, your time will soon finish. You will get out. See where Ibori dey now. See your day. Even the time will come, we'll bring all of them come. They will talk through what did they do. There will be a time when the past will come calling. So let's just do this right. And I know when I talk about this here, they get upset there. They are angry with me. Why it's that the Chris doing this? Well, everybody gets in one assignment. Now my own, they do so. Look what I do now. Mary, do we have more to read, or we're going to go through the next segment of the show?
Yeah, we are. Okay, I think I still have some time.
Okay.
At the top. Okay, that was like the same story we read yesterday. I think that is what we still have here on the punch. That is the Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas. NUPENG shuts depots as federal government Dangote talks drag. Union government orders hold high uh, stakes meeting in Abuja. Pengasin, NATO back NUPENG on page 37. Anyway, my happiness is that what I was planning for yesterday has not happened yet. So I don't have much to say about this story for now. Until we see the outcome.
They gathered to have a meeting, but I don't think anything came out of the meeting. Because he said that
sure.
I'm not sure. Because I saw a video.
And the
report.
Okay, Evelyn, because we are now we are 34 minutes into the next second hour. Let's run through your shows.
Okay, we have Dino Malai talking about.
Now Dino don't find like that.
Dino, this way they talk.
You were before.
See, you don't prove, you don't come get better white beers.
Where Keto they call pot black.
If we were what die. Now, for the first time, maybe the talk says. It be like say
They talk about
this one
our
don't empower
president.
am small. Who? Atiku don't empower am small. I don't know why Tinubu,
Nine type one be that too.
but why Tinubu never investigate Dino? Because if you
When
do
it's
like
not
this,
in
you do
their
like this,
when
too,
it's
they
not
go
in their
investigate.
favor, they'll just come out and just be saying anything they like.
And
If it
anytime they
was
want hold Dino, you go fall
favoring
down say
them,
they fight o. Una no Dino.
ah,
If police they call now, you go fall down say they sick o,
go
say get heart
slum
attack.
say na asthma, na
Eh,
asthma. That is
You
now
go
they
say
talk
na
about
heart
it.
attack. I make we hear now wetin he talk.
Let's take a look at the video.
1.7 billion from World Bank.
He
Why
also
will
said, he
I'm
also
asking
said,
you?
he also said that they have stopped borrowing.
Maybe that is not correct. I just gave you that figure now. Why is the president? Why did he borrow 1.7 billion dollars from the World Bank? Why, as the Senate, approved 21 billion dollars so far, and with many others coming for consideration? Many others are still coming for consideration.
Mind you, he talked.
And this government is one of the most reckless governments in the history of this country.
How do you mean?
The president who said he wanted to come and curb wastages bought a yacht. That yacht that the president bought has never been to the perimeter, territorial area of Nigeria. It's between Monaco and Paris. And what do we need a yacht for? In a time of austerity, in a time of pervasive hunger like this? The president also, within few months in office, bought a presidential jet that cost Nigeria billions.
No, he said it was a gift.
I am telling you that it was purchased. Gift by who? Gifts are to be declared. Gifts are to be declared. A president who gets a gift, why was Tom David West removed from office? It was because he got a gift of a gold wristwatch that was not declared. If you have a gift, declare who gave it to you. And they called it a gift because the money used in the purchase of that aircraft was not appropriated by the National Assembly. That is why it was tagged a gift. Then again, since Tafawa Balewa, Azikiwe, up down to Buhari, every president and prime minister in this country used Mercedes-Benz S-Class as their official vehicle. The president is using a bomb jammer Mercedes-Benz, the same type that Trump is using in America. And you say you want to curb wastages?
But you know, you're not different. Hold on, Dino.
If you allow me,
hold on.
I don't want my thoughts distorted on this particular
Okay.
line.
Okay.
And again, the same president, in the 8th Senate, the budget of the National Assembly was 150 billion. From 150 billion, today the president have increased the budget of the National Assembly to over 370 billion in order to make them a parastatal or department of the villa. So a president who said he was coming to curb wastages, who said he was coming to renew hope. I can catalog all this. Bought a yacht, bought a Cadillac, bought an aircraft, increased the money of the National Assembly, and I've borrowed like no other president in history. If you are making more money, then why are you borrowing?
Well,
To the extent that the Speaker of the House of Representatives today
I read it. He was
is
talking
also concerned, despite he's a member of the APC.
I read that he was talking about how
And
we
we
have
will
to,
not be surprised if the president starts borrowing from OPE and money points very soon.
Can you imagine? That is so funny.
If they catch
From
you,
Oprah and money
if
point.
Tinubu catch you, you know, if Tinubu catch you, don't tell us say you dey fair to. This is why they talk so. If Tinubu catch you, not fair to.
He's saying it like he's very sure. No, it's
Yeah.
not being not allegedly.
Yeah.
Like he's very
Yeah.
sure. So is the president like supposed to come out and explain every gift he received? That's my question. Like
Well,
to come
don't
out and
forget
say,
about presidency.
I just received this yacht. See who gave it to me. It's a gift to not your money, not the people's money. That is something he's trying to tell us that he's supposed to do. to explain every gift that he receives. And it's really funny because I don't know where this is coming from. I feel if the government at the moment is favoring these people, they don't come out to speak against it.
Of
They will
course.
keep short. When they are no longer getting the favor or the appointments they need, then they will come out and be saying things. When they were in the position, what did they do to help the people? What did they do to help Nigerians? How many industry they open to help the people? They
Dino
want
was
to
in
come
the
out and
village. What
these
did
people
Dino
they have
do?
money. They have money. Do you know they made a video of where he was showing off his cars. You know how many cars? They're in the village, even that village where he did. What did he do to help the people living around there? What did he do? All these people, they have the money. They are the people that are supposed to bring change to Nigeria, not just waiting on Tinubu to come and do this. Tinubu has said it, that he's trying his best. He cannot do everything. They should support. They should also help. As for the allocation, he increased it and he paid off the governors. What are they doing with the money? Everybody need to come together and help to make Nigeria a better place, not just looking up to Tinubu alone, just depending on Tinubu. You, what are you imputing? What are you bringing onto the
No,
table to
this
also
one is trying
to
to
also
get
help
Atiku
everyone?
elected. Don't worry. We know he's trying to get Atiku elected. Yes, that's fine. It's not our problem. It's not Dino. If I am the one, I will play Dino on my show. Uh-huh. But Mary, don't they attack me, say, at the select they will play. If not, why will I listen to Dino? Dino that is trying to get Atiku
Why would
elected.
you bring Dino? Why would you bring Dino? If I'm the one, I'll bring Dino.
And I
What did
know.
he do? Everybody they supporting the one support now.
And I know.
And I tried.
And me, I know they support any of them, so I will play them. Because I know their game. None of this one know when nature they go. Other than the motor when he buy, they shit for house. This one nowhere country they go. He go fit come up for inside. He does study law. I tell him make come and go talk. You know, make him talk. Make because he is supposed to open to see where the world is going. Do we need a rocket science to tell us that we are behind? Now rocket scientists go tell us where Nigeria is. What kind of future are we building? Now, maybe it will be a miracle we expect. So God will just throw some children come. When we not train, they'll come get brain. They'll come to turn Nigeria. We don't need to train them. The rest of the world are preparing their own. For the new world. The rest of the world are preparing their children for the new world. Our own. Where?
Yes.
We expect miracle when they go church. Church go just bless your pikin. You go just get supernatural brain. Supernatural brain itself not go work for Nigeria. Because we need a child, like I said today on this show, Evelyn. We have Nigeria is, every sector of Nigeria can get innovation. We hear say they create boat. Uber and IFS come. One young boy can create boats now. Nigeria not get to. But even the new one I'm proposing is we travel from state to state. That's the only means of transport. If you can't even create an app that can just tell people to book in Delta. So if you are going to Lagos tomorrow, you now book the time. I say the app will send you a vehicle to go and take 3-4 people. So the booking will be coming to one place. That is what is going on, my daughter. What happened is both will receive a lot of booking and it will send the nearest driver there. Can you imagine that we don't need to go to the park?
So go and sit for hours and wait.
God bless
for
you, my
one
daughter.
bus.
It will be win-win for us. That is the new technology we are waiting. Now, Oyibo go still come do it for us because they don't know our system. So we go stay for darkness for years. Do you hear what I say, my children? Oyibo does not understand our terrain. No magician will come do it for us that we go do it. That's why we need to train our kids. In this technology I'm talking about, in the new world that we are living in. In those days, all of them don't use boats today. Where the boat come from, Evelyn? Where is boat made from? Where is Uber made from? Is that technology so thick that we cannot think? Will it be out of place if Nigeria have a system that is similar to boat that can actually fit into what I'm saying now? Muna, explain to me. That boy, the guy that created Uber is the richest, one of the richest guy on earth. The one that created Bolt is one of the richest man on earth. The guy that created Facebook is one of the richest man on earth. The one that have Google is one of that. That's what they say for go buy shares for Google. Google is one of the richest body on earth. This is the new world. This is the new world. We don't use DVD again. This is the new world. Except Nigeria is not part of it. Even our filmmakers, we are not part of it. NTA is not part of it. We are not part of the new world. We should be ashamed. Look at this one. Dino Melaye. Look at my face, Dino. Who they talk to? Now, government borrow this. What do you have to offer? You should come on this show and tell us where Nigeria should be going. You come and fight Tinubu. You know, I'm with Tinubu and I get difference. I bet this man come off my face. What this man say, rather than you win. Now one man talks up my face, say, but stupid Tinubu what they do property for us. So why they not come up? Evelyn, we are with you. Let's do the last one.
Before you come and talk bad about someone, you should have no cockroach or rat in your cupboard. Not that you have it, you are the same thing. You are coming to paint someone black, whereas you said black.
No, it's about the idea. I'm not even worried about even who, nobody is clean. But about the idea. You see, I don't want an old analog politicians to opening his mouth on Nigerian television today. Let me use the word. I'm going to talk about it again. Tinubu rulers. When Buhari came, we know that one a pure analog man. How can you expect analog president in a digital democracy? The world is digital now. Now, people, when they grow up, in my time when I did uni, we don't get a computer. My project, now typewriter, we take type. Mary, you know they hear me? Now typewriter, now we take do project too. So, how can you expect people of my time, if we don't educate ourselves, to fit into the new world? That's why that was why the government that time was trying to project the future. Now, my thing is, we are not even projecting the future, what's going to happen in the next 10 years. Imagine where the world will be in 10 years' time. Where will Nigeria be? With this pace, we still remain consumers. If we cannot even consume if we cannot do what late machine is talking about, you know what's so sad? The solar panel they are creating today is not even a modern technology. Television is not modern technology. Telephone is not modern technology. If we will never produce this one, look at where it's going. People are going to fly. The next technology that is coming is airplane will no more drive on ground. They go drive for ground, more fly. They go to deliver, they go to park. Again, they go to park. Nobody will never even start to the construct house. You don't know where the car park they go there. Where will we be in 10 years' time? With this kind of analog politicians when I get here, with this kind of discussion, we are in trouble. And it is so bad, it's so sad that we are in trouble. Let's listen to you, Evelyn. We cannot talk.
There's a widespread outrage in Lagos after the state government reportedly carried out a midnight demolition exercise in Oworoshoki, leaving over 1,000 residents homeless. According to the information, yes, victim is serious. So they said around 2 a.m. that people were sleeping. They threw tear gas to chase them out of their homes, and they started the destruction. And it's a very serious thing that is ongoing right now because the residents, they have now blocked the 3rd mainland bridge. They say since they've destroyed their home, that will be their home. So vehicles can no longer pass through.
Amen.
Right now.
Amen.
Serious wahala because How can you come and demolish home by 2 a.m. when people are sleeping? So people they dreamland, they enjoy themselves. You shoot tear gas.
Somebody there on top of your wife, you call the driver,
Them.
say you talk about for. Now wow. You could go to Nigeria say we not play with that thing. They're very good.
People are really speaking against it.
Women can pretend. Anytime they talk about sweeties, women go pretend. Oh yeah, I'm not going to play the video. No.
This is to 3. They have given eviction notice to other 2 set of people, communities, that they gave them 2 hours to pack away their things. Oworoshoki will be developed, yes, but it must be an inclusive community. That is our stand. And if they don't stop this demolition, Tomiland Bridge is the people's property. We will sleep here.
Are you sure about the things you said here today? Is the Oba of Oworo involved in all of this?
We have got involved with the Oba of Oworo. They have had meeting. Some of the landlords went to him, but he refused. He told them that the community needs development. I have also have an engagement with him. When he was a vice chairman of the local government, we had an engagement with him. He said Oworoshoki needs development. Yes, we agree. But if there must be a development, the people must carry it along. Now they want to evict more than half of Oworoshoki. They first of all start from NEPA. Oworoshoki is a low-income earners community. They increased their NEPA band to band A. They inflated the tariff against them. That is one. They removed some roads. That is two. And today, there was no compensation. There is no compensation till now for the people of Oworoshoki, people that died. And this time, the assurance that we have, the Oba of Oworo had left the community, and we cannot continue like this. Bola, the general manager of Building Control Agency in Lagos, actually said Oworoshoki people do not have C of O. Go in front of their houses. They have their C of O, they have pasted their approval at their gate. Bola Oki, the GM of Building Control Agency, lied on TV, lied on social media. A notice was set for the people to erect and to beautify their structures, especially people along the Tomiland Bridge. That was a notice in April. It was not an eviction notice. But today, they came in the middle of the night. That illegality was carried out by 12, and they continued. This is heinous. This is evil.
Yemi?
In 2023, I can share with you the video report of what we had with the Koshope local government chairman, with the Lord of the Oworoshoki people. We had a meeting with him. He said he was not aware. Then we told him, now you are aware. He showed us a letter he wrote to the deputy governor of the state, Amzat. He sent the letter. We read it, that Oworoshoki is being demolished. And within the caucus, we heard information. We heard that it was the Oba of Oworo that was doing it. What assurance do we have? If Moyosore Ogunlewe, the son of Oluseye Ogunlewe, the former Minister of Works during Obasanjo, who is our own local government chairman, is saying he's not aware. He is aware of this matter since 2023. They altered the demolition. They stopped it. For him to win second term, immediately they won second time, they brought their tractor. They want to demolish the people of Oworoshoki without providing an alternative. What government does that? All of them are aware. From Abiru, Adetokunbo, Ogbara, who is Kafila Ogbara, who is House of Rep, to Sonny Okolawon, they are all aware.
Can you imagine the wickedness of man?
That's
for you to win second term.
They are good. They are good. They are good. Now, you know what is it? This is the thing. Even in the UK here, sometimes they want to really move some people from some houses. They want to do some demolition. What we always fight for is to make sure the community first. The people first here, we get the house first before you bring in or you're going to sell to your big new customers. You understand? Because you cannot come and move out from our house and then rebuild the place and say, oh, then those of us become homeless. In our own home. It happens.
Yes,
I
because
they
are low income earners. It means mention of his low income earners. They don't earn anything. And now he said they didn't give them like eviction notice. They just told them that they want to upgrade the structure. And now they are coming in the night to destroy their homes.
No, but
because you need a second term. You kept quiet.
Yes, I support the God said rebuilding the place, but give these people their flat. You understand? You have a house before you're going to get a flat, but a decent flat. But we
Yeah,
need to rebuild the
compensate
place.
them.
That's the negotiation. Eh? Can't come and pack them in the night.
Or
Let them stay there.
maybe
When
put
I
a
not come out.
temporary structure somewhere for them. Compensate them in one way. This is just
Yes,
something that
I agree.
dialogue we just sort out. But
I
you don't
agree.
compensate these people, you destroy their home. What of those that don't have money to maybe go and rent somewhere? Where would they stay? Now they've blocked Third Mainland Bridge. They said no car will pass. That is their home.
Yeah.
That is where they will stay.
And by law, you can't even move them. See,
At
this is
all.
by law, you can't do anything. I know they control their tear gas. That's what Nigerian government do. Sawolu don't do that.
Yes.
Don't do that, Sawolu, because they will be the biggest damage to your name. Don't do that. Don't force them. Negotiate with them. That's all I'm going to say. Because I used to like Sawolu a lot, you know. But Lagos get to move, yes, but not like this. Not like this. Work with them. These are human beings. They are your people. They can even become part of the new development. Like they said now, it should be inclusive. Do that. It costs you nothing to put these people in one block. Maybe one nice block, you go raise, go up, you go carry all of them. The rest you can use. These are very poor people. They are not going to be able to argue. They will have to live in a more decent house than where they are before. But negotiate. Can't throw them out. I agree with the people. And this is the price of development. The price needs to be paid by everybody, the government, even us. If you get one land before, you don't need land. Stay in that small flat. The flat will take you and the children to the next level, so community can grow. I think it's a thing of negotiation. But you know what I like about it? At least they are making move. They're trying to rebuild the place. You understand? This is Lagos. Evelyn, your governor they rebuild.
You had a lot of bad roads that is
So
building
we are
and
constructing
repairing.
road first. Yes, I understand. I hear. Let us say they construct new roads. You know, we need roads more than houses. That's fine. That's fine. After us, we are not. We don't need houses. You know, we have enough houses in Delta State. That will not
Yeah,
start
we have
by
a lot
saying
of
we get mad. They tell landlord what to do. They not fit talk about how they could build houses. Which kind of people be this? That's what I ask. Are we prepared? Are we part of the new world? It's a question we're going to ask ourselves for bedroom. Not be when they vex with that decrease that they answer them. I don't say they vex now, but when you enter inside room, ask yourself, is Delta State part of the new world? Tinubu, is Nigeria part of the new world? If you watch this show from
Yeah.
beginning to now, I'll be talking about the new world. Are we there? Because the new world is the new world where the people no more watch DVD. They now watch things
They're focused
on Netflix.
they're focused on
They now
infrastructure.
watch things on YouTube.
The road that will
We
lead
call it
us
new
to the
media.
promised land.
No, in fact, Emily, what was so funny was that there was a time we called the new media. I saw this DVD. They were new media. Now social media came. Don't you know, Mary? In another few years, there will be another name that will come. It will not be AI media. We're not even used to new media, not to social media. Now they are going to AI media. In a few years, AI will be obsolete. Another one will come, maybe. Where are we going? Have you seen the kind of things they produce on AI now? It's beyond our understanding. Beyond our understanding. Are we part of it? That's something we need to go back home. And when you get angry, when your anger is over, because my job here is to provoke you to make you angry. By the time you overcome your anger, enter bedroom with your wife. Ask her, what about our children? This new world, we really prepare them for our kids. I mean, America will carry them go. Then why don't you change to be Nigerian? Just drop your Nigerian passport, relocate, and we'll say bye-bye to you. That's a good place to end the show, Mary. We'll leave it up to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Daddy Chris, for your time on the show. We've said it all. We'll continue to speak, even though we know that it looks like everything we are saying here They're not working with them at all. But we're not going to stop talking. The aim is to achieve a good Nigeria, a better Nigeria, a livable country where people can live, right, in peace and harmony.
Yes.
That's the aim. And also to have a good economy. Because when there's good economy, we will not toil day and night with no results. So that when people work, they will see the results of their hard work. That's the essence of it. Okay, viewers, this would be a good place to wrap up the show on Rise and Shine, Nigeria and Africa Renaissance Television. Please continue to follow our page. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about uh, SRTV. And also, don't forget to leave us your thoughts. Let's get to know what you think about SRTV. I remain your girl, Mary Valizi. See you tomorrow. Bye. Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than SRTV Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything you need for a comfortable and relaxing stay. Unwind in spacious rooms with exquisite ambience. Cook delicious meals in our well-equipped kitchen and relax in our comfortable sitting rooms watching your favorite shows. And guess what? 247 Wi-Fi available. But that's not all. SRTV goes extra mile by providing a car to take you around town during your stay. No need to worry about navigating public transportation or hailing taxis. Explore Abuja at your own pace. Book your SRTV Shortlet apartment today and experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. You can reach us by calling this number 070-6237-9915 or
SRTV. Innovative content, global audience.
Hey, young women, proud of you guys. That's a good one, all right? We didn't fall this after to listen. Bye-bye. Thank you.